coming to you live from my bathroom. It has been a fucking while. I don't even know where to start. It's been probably like 2 months since I've filmed a thing. Andrew is here visiting me right now. He leaves tomorrow. He's been here for about a month, and he's been sick with pneumonia 3 out of the 4 weeks he was here. So we literally did fuck all. I never got sick. I got sick. Oh, actually, that's a lie. I got sick for maybe 1 or 2 days, and I just had a cold, and I was not nearly as sick as he was. He had to go to urgent care, and he didn't have any fucking insurance, so that was an arm and a leg. It's just been a lot, guys. So as I said, he leaves tomorrow. I do work today and tomorrow, and he was trying to get me to call off. I have so much to say, so please buckle in. This is going to be a long one. I'm trying not to edit too much. I'm trying not to cut too much. I'm trying to be okay. Andrew got here, and immediately as soon as he got here, he was feeling sick. He was feeling sick the whole time. It just progressively got worse and got worse and got worse over weeks. It got worse. He was supposed to come 2 weeks before he actually came, but he couldn't come because his dad and his brother got into like a big fight. As you know, he works with his family, and they have a construction business, and his dad and his brother work together, and they were supposed to have a machine delivered, and it's like a 2-person job. So his dad and his brother were going to handle it while he came to visit me. His dad and his brother had an argument. They fell out. Andrew then had to stay and help his brother out because his dad didn't want to work. Whole thing. Mind you, I had already taken 2.5 weeks of PTO. I'd taken 2 weeks of PTO. So my friend and my coworker invited me to this cabin, and it was me and Andrew. We were gonna go, and that was during the time I had the PTO, and so Andrew obviously couldn't come anymore. And then that was the whole thing. I still went to the cabin, and I had so much fun, even though I felt like a 12th wheel because everyone there was a couple. So it was fine. It was fun. I come back home, and it's fine. I spend all my days off alone. I still try and do stuff. I still try and go out. Andrew gets here, and he happened to get here the day I go back to work. That's when he got here. So I ended up calling off. And lucky for him, I took PTO. I took about 2 days of PTO when I had like 12 days off, and I took 2 more days of PTO later on down the line. And so I did go back to work, well, like not the day that he got here, but a few days later. I went back to work, and I've not been working that much while he was here just because I did take PTO, and yeah. So he leaves tomorrow, which we're super sad about, but we're like understanding. I have to work tonight and tomorrow, as I mentioned. It's just been a whole thing. I filed my taxes today. I have so much to say. My apartment's a mess. Andrew's sleeping on a fucking air mattress because he doesn't want to sleep in my bed. My bed's a twin, if you don't know. I love my twin bed. I keep saying I need to get a bigger bed for us. But Andrew only visits Missouri once a year. He only visits once a year. But this year, he's visiting again in June. So we're so excited about that. I took 3 weeks off of work for this. I took 9 days of PTO. So I took a little over 3 weeks. I think it's like 25 days I took off in June. So fingers crossed he can come. I think if he doesn't come here, I'm just gonna have to go there because I can't do that again. Like, I took all that time off, and I had to spend all my time off alone. I'm running through a list of things. I'm running through it. So that's what's happening. He's asleep right now, and we're super sad that he's leaving. It's just been so much like that I probably should have filmed. I got my fucking eyebrow pierced. Me and my sister got our eyebrow pierced, which made my whole eye swell up. It only just started going down. Like, the swelling started yesterday. Second of all, I lost my inhaler. I haven't used my inhaler in about a month or 2 months. I haven't used it, and so I haven't really needed it. And then I needed it last night because I couldn't breathe, and I couldn't find it. It was nowhere to be found. And mind you, it's fucking freezing, so I had to turn off my heat even though I was fucking freezing. I turned my heat off so I could breathe better because the heat makes it worse. So I turned my heat off, and I was dead freezing. Andrew goes, "Why did you turn off the heat?" I'm like, I couldn't breathe. So it turns out, like, not last night, but the night before last, Andrew says I was struggling to breathe. He was like, you were like, and so he got up and like trying to find my inhaler, and he couldn't find it. And then he's like, you weren't waking up. I was like, I'm fine. A lot going on there. I did my taxes, and I literally couldn't believe how much I had worked. And I picked up a lot of shifts, but like when you see your taxes, you really like it really puts into perspective how much I did actually work last year. And I want to work a lot more next year. I'm not good. I realized like how much I made. I'm not that good at saving. I should have saved a lot more than I saved. What else happened? I got my eyebrow pierced on impulse. Andrew literally was so against me getting my eyebrow pierced. He was so against it. He was like, no, you're not getting your eyebrows pierced. I don't like it. But I just had to slurp him up one time, and he was like, okay. As soon as I slurped him up, he was like, okay. But no, me and my sister both got one, and then my other sister got her lip pierced. So that was fine. My manager sent me an email today, and she literally goes, hey, I put you down to train someone. Not, hey, can you train someone? Nothing. I put you down to train someone. Okay, whatever. Heated rivalry is still my obsession. Like, heated rivalry has been like my obsession for the longest. It's just, okay, can I say something? I don't like how people treat, like, it just drives me crazy. Like, you get so good, like, you know, when you first start watching a show and the actors are so active on like social media and it's like so fun. I knew with Heated Rivalry there would be a turning point to where it would stop being so fun because people are so parasocial. Like, people genuinely think that they know these people. Connor and Francois was standing next to each other, and people like took photos of them standing next to each other. Oh my god, they're dating. Oh my god, they're dating. Oh my god, they're dating. I'm like, what? Where did you guys get that info? Like, how does that mean they're dating because they're standing next to each other? Like, I genuinely don't know. I was thinking about it. I was like, wait, so he's standing next to him, that means they're dating. I genuinely could not fathom that. He's like, oh, but like, they're like posting subliminals about each other, and they're posting this, and then he posted this, so that means he's dating him. I'm like, what? Like, people read into everything. It was like so exhausting. I'm like, can we just enjoy it? Why it's ruined now? Like, they're gonna stop me posting, which is like, I love when they post. Like, I just love it, and now it's gonna be ruined because we can't have nice things because people ruin it. Like, like Hudson and the whole letterbox thing. Everyone's saying it wasn't even his letterbox, so y'all did all that. Mind you, I didn't even give a fuck if it was his letterbox because I literally went on a rant about how much I hated Stranger Things season 5 finale. I was like, this is shit. I thought the acting was bad. I thought it was shit because who the fuck, since when did Robin, Nancy, Jonathan, and Steve become what do you call it? I don't know what you call it, 4 people, but it's just more so like, why did we get that long ass epilogue of them? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, why are we showing that? Mind you, they killed Vecna and there was an hour left. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why is there an hour left? I was 100% sure there was gonna be like a fucking like plot twist. Like, we just got a whole hour of nothing. Boring. Like, I was just like bored. I was like, okay, what the fuck? Like, they defeated Vecna in 3 seconds. I was like, okay, they defeated him way too fast. It was like, did not like the finale. I did not fuck with it. I didn't like season 5 as a whole. Season 5 is definitely my least favorite season. It had its bright moments, but taking everything into account, it was no bueno. But yeah, that's like, Hero is like my number one obsession right now. Like, I get like hyper fixated on shows like Degrassi, 911, Heartbreak High, Heartstopper, Young Royals, Heated Rivalry. 911 Lone Star was my big one. Like, 911 Lone Star was my big one for a long time. The Summer I Turned Pretty. I need to smoke a cigarette. The Fosters. That was my hyperfixation. The Switched at Birth. I get like fixed on these shows, and then like in 6 months I like literally forget. I'm like, okay, whatever. But this show right now is like eating. Anyway, we're supposed to be eloping when Andrew comes. We were supposed to elope this time, but we literally didn't have time because Andrew had literally pneumonia the whole time he was here. So we were supposed to go to Vegas and do it. That's why I took all the time off, but we couldn't. And so now we're doing it in June, and we still have not even told my parents like the new plan, and it's just like a whole thing. And Andrew's family called and was like, oh, when is Asia coming to visit? I said, ooh, bitch, I don't know. I was thinking like, I don't want to sign a new lease on my apartment because I'm supposed to be moving there this year, moving to Scotland this year. and I didn't want to sign a new lease. This is like so much, and I literally am like awful at like explaining things. But I was supposed to sign a new. I didn't want to sign a lease on my apartment because I'm supposed to be moving there in October, but we don't know how it's gonna go with like the visa process and everything. Like I'm like not even like stressing about it. I'm just like, what if we get rejected? What if we get rejected? I don't think we will, because like, why would we? You know, we make enough money. We have proof of relationship. We can do statements if we need. Like, everything will be fine. Like, everything will be cool. Everything will be chill. I'm just the worst person at explaining things. I swear to God. I had like a list of things I wanted to talk about. I was gonna call off of work tonight, but then I was like, I took 9 days of PTO. Mind you, right now in this current moment in January 19th, I have 2 days of PTO. I was like, I have to work for 7 days of PTO, and I know I'm not stressing because June's like 5 months away, so I know I'll have the PTO by then because I'm working so much of the month of February. I picked up like 6 shifts in February, so I'm working so much. But also, it's just like, I don't know if I want to use a call off day right now because I had a cold for 2 days and I called off one time. Ezra was here, but he's leaving tomorrow, and he was giving me a ride, and like he went to the car from O'Hare, and he was driving me to work every day, and now it's gonna be like a fucking bus ride and a train ride and another fucking bus ride. It's gonna take me 2 hours to get to work every fucking day because it's just like, oh, stressing me out. And it was cold as fuck, and like literally like a couple of days ago it snowed for like 2 seconds and it stops. Anyway, guys, this has been like the longest. I'm not making sense, but I just wanted to give you guys an update of what's going on. We're gonna go back to our regularly scheduled program tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be like a whole like my normal side video. I gotta clean up my apartment. I have Wednesday and Thursday is gonna be that day because I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. The Rams going to the NFC Championship game. I was watching that game with my dad. My dad's a diehard Rams fan. He's been a Rams fan since I was a baby, and we were watching that game last night, and I was literally heartbroken watching that game because when the Bears got the ball in overtime, the first possession, I was like, okay, they only need a fucking field goal to win. Then Cam Pearl intercepts the fucking ball, and Rams win on a field goal. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for listening to me. I promise I'm not on crack. I'll like talk more about I'll go more in depth about things tomorrow or like the next day because I'm like off Wednesday. But like I promise I don't do drugs and stay in school. And I love you guys and thank you.